Oh, look at this.
Hello, Mr. Copper.
Miss Rosemary. Good to see you. Just the person I was looking for. What brings you on this road?
Well, I needed to talk to you.
Funny how that works. I needed to talk to you.
Oh. Shall we then?
But of course. What about your chaperone?
Don't mind Lucius. He's here because Marilla can't be.
I see.
You're welcome.
Is your sister sick?
No. I asked her not to come.
I see. Is this your boyfriend? Are you on a date?
No. It is Marilla's creation. A bodyguard, I suppose.
I see.
She thinks you're going to harm me.
Well, in that case, you probably did well for bringing him with you. One can never be careful enough these days.
That is true. She said you were quite forward last time.
Was I?
Pushed her to she didn't want to do.
Oh. That's an interesting way to look at it.
Did you not bait her into showing you what she can do?
Bait her? Why would I do that? Would I bait someone to harm me? What would be the purpose of it?
I don't know.
Well, in that
It
case,
just seemed that way.
Well,
Oh, she gave me something for you.
thank you. I'll refrain. I'll bring him back to her.
Oh.
Tell her that John Copper politely declined.
She'll be very disappointed.
Oh, well, if she is so disappointed that she will attack me with a random hound again, I'll probably bring a shield next time I talk to her. But thank you for
Probably.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Miss Rosemary. It's hard to have a civilized chat when people attack you for very little reason. Yes, maybe I may have said something that potentially got under her skin, but I'm a detective. I'm here for an official business, investigating a murder case. And whether you like it or not, I do have a list of suspects, and she's not exactly someone I would consider stable or friendly or not at all suspicious.
She is very protective.
I understand. I probably got what I deserved. But I assure you, I will not harm you. There will be no benefit of it. That is not why I'm here. I need you more than you can imagine.
Yes, but the problem is I don't know why.
Well, let's come inside before it starts raining again. This damn place.
Oh, does it rain a lot?
Yes, it does. Barely ever stops.
Let me grab Lucius.
Well, you can wait outside. In case there is another gathering, you can at least warn us.
Yes.
I'll let the door open, as always.
Please do.
Please, come on in. Would you like something to drink?
Do you still only have whiskey?
I wouldn't say only, but yes, I exclusively offer whiskey to my guests and myself. Sometimes to have a choice is boring. Takes way too long to decide.
Not a good decision maker then, Mr. Copper.
You could say that, especially when it comes to drinks. But in other aspects, I might surprise you.
Oh. Like what?
Well, I understand that Marilla probably shared some details about our previous encounter. It felt like she tried to get to know me a bit more. I wonder why. Why am I so interested to her? Why was she here in the first place? She has no business with me. And as far as I'm concerned, she's not the biggest fan of me. Are you perhaps losing control of your associates, of your sisters? Oh, no. Okay, my hope is working. You know what? I'll pour myself a drink. Oops. Hello, Ellie. Where did I leave those glasses? I guess my mate must have misplaced them. I'll keep looking though. Is it cave or sea? I don't quite know. That's fine. Miss Rosemary?
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, I'm the one who should apologize. I offered you a drink, yet I have no glasses left. My mate must have misplaced them.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
You have a maid?
Sure. So, back to what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What's with Marilla and her obsession? Or I guess, her infatuation with this office and me. Why was she here in the first place? I presume you didn't send her.
No. I did not send her. But they are curious like I am. You kept telling us that you needed us. And that was confusing to us.
And why would it be confusing?
Well, why do you need us?
You must be aware of your special abilities, of your talents, and of course of your alluring nature. I presume I'm not the only one who was interested in your way of life, in your business, maybe even in your services.
Yes, but I guess it was just the phrasing that put us off.
You seem to be hung up on words, just like your sister.
Oh?
But that's besides the point. You're correct. There is something I need from you. I told you about this. I need to know if you can tell me something about the poison I gave you. The one that killed Clarice.
Well, I looked into that potion and your team was correct. It is masked too well to decipher the ingredients.
Too well even for you. Someone who prides herself to be quite a specialist in her field.
Yes, it was most shocking to me. Whoever made this potion is very, very skilled.
I understand you're very busy, and I do not wish to add even more on your plate. But would it be possible for you to form me a little list of suspects? Perhaps someone who you used to work with before, or someone who taught you. Someone who would be capable of creating such a powerful potion to poison someone with.
I do not know many people, Mr. Copper, none of which who have told me they enjoy potion making.
Interesting. Where exactly do you study, Miss Rosemary?
At a very faraway place. A school that helped with my gifts. I was sent away by my parents who couldn't understand me.
Do you agree with their decision? Or would you perhaps act differently if you had a choice to do something else?
No, I agree with their decision. And it brought me Marilla and Lila. They are more family to me than my actual family ever could be.
I guess with them in their presence, you can be yourself. You don't have to hide anything. Is that correct?
Yes.
Who exactly are you, Miss Rosemary? How would you best
What do
describe
you mean?
yourself?
I do not know.
Then answer me this.
Ah.
What about others? Those who you interact with on a daily basis. Perhaps a neighbor, perhaps a friend, an acquaintance in town. How do you think you come across? I know I already told you a few things. Few concerning things. But I presume that's not everyone. If you have to put the pieces together.
Some people are quite interested in what we have to offer. But I am not like Marilla. I don't usually advertise what I do.
That is why I'm asking. You're different than your sisters. Your two other sisters are inseparable. It's hard to meet them apart. They seem to work well as a team. They both seem to be on the far end of the spectrum. But you're different. You're much more calm, collected. And even though you are constantly on guard, it's a different kind of defense mechanism. I understand that you told me that you're running away from someone. And I can't imagine how difficult it must be. But your sisters attract attention. Whoever you're running away from, you must understand that the way they conduct themselves attracts attention. I presume it already brought many onto your trail. And it's probably hard to cover the tracks. Are you perhaps tired of all this running? Covering the tracks?
Unfortunately, we don't have a choice. To stay where we were would have been deadly for us.
How so? Couldn't have been that bad.
As you said, Mr. Copper, we all have gifts and talents. Some people wish to abuse those, which would drain us, in turn, killing us.
And what about this? Instead of running away from the problem, why not solve it? Why not ask for help? Maybe there are those who would be sympathetic to your cause. I know it's hard to trust someone with something so important and dangerous, but I need to ask again. Aren't you tired of all the running?
It is hard enough taking care of Marilla and Delilah. I do not need to take care of more.
You must really like
What
them.
we are running from, they are my sisters. But what we are running from would not stop until they get what they want. They don't like being told no. So, while I would love to run around screaming there's someone after us and we need lots of help, it wouldn't help in the end, Mr. Copper.
But how long do you think you can keep this going?
Forever.
Nothing lasts forever, Miss Rosemary.
Well, we are all human. I suppose we will die one day normally.
Oh, I'm sure that will not stop at least one of your sisters. I'm not stupid, Miss Rosemary. I know that she dabbles in necromancy.
Dabbles.
Well,
Yes, let's say that.
to put it lightly.
It is her craft.
And it is none of my
She
business.
enjoys it.
As long as she does not kill people. She wants to raise them from the dead. Then who am I to judge? In a way, I am the same. I also raise certain people from the dead. These cold cases I've been working on. No one's gonna help these people. Not anymore. It's far too late. But if I can find out who did it, well, at the very least I can ensure that the son of a bitch who killed these people will not do it again. Different kind of necromancy, I guess.
Or perhaps you are chasing your tail and will never solve it.
That may be so. But I don't like giving up. That's the one thing you will learn about me, Miss Rosemary.
Mr. Copper, I need to know how you came about this particular cold case.
I gotta... Well, to tell you the whole story. It is the reason why I left the force in the first place. Actually, it got on my table when I was still an official detective working for the state. I was supposed to investigate this murder. A young girl. She was just trying to live her best life. Perfect student, loved by many. Yet, one day, she was no more. Someone poisoned her so bad that she literally melted from the inside. I was trying to find out who did it. There were no tracks, no clues, nothing for me to work with. It's rare, but it happens when there are no witnesses and there is nothing to go by. Cases like this, they get closed for lack of evidence. And eventually someone files them and no one really cares. And the murderer who did it, well, they can do it again. But if they're smart, and they usually are, they'll just get away with it. And that is something I couldn't quite admit, couldn't quite comprehend. I became a bit obsessed by this case. Eventually it cost me my job, even my marriage. You can't quite be someone so obsessed and still maintain basic social ties. But this person, this Clarice, I didn't quite know her, but in the end I felt like I was the only one who was there for her. The only one who she trusted, even though she never knew me. I couldn't let her down. So I promised myself that I will never give up. I will keep looking. And one day, I got an anonymous tip. A new client. Apparently he found me after he heard that I'm no longer a detective. After he heard that I started my own private investigation. He told me that we should talk. Just left a letter. I did meet him one day, and he was intrigued by this obsession of mine. He offered me a job. Apparently he needed help with something. He needed to find someone, investigate them. and hopefully bring them back. Apparently, these people are very important. He didn't exactly clarify why. It wasn't my place to ask. All I needed to know is where to look for them. Yet, something didn't quite feel right. So I said no. If he wants my help, he needs to be a bit more honest with me. He needs to tell me more. He told me that he expected this kind of reaction. So he sweetened the deal by telling me that one of those suspects that I was supposed to look for and bring back to him, one of them knew some crucial detail about this case I've been so obsessed about. Do you understand now, Miss Marilla? You're the one I'm looking for. You're the one I'm supposed to bring back. And you're the one who is supposed to know a bit more than she's telling me. So, I'm gonna ask you again. Do you have something more to share?
About what, exactly?
About the case. About who killed Clarice.
No. But I did come here hoping to ask you to drop it.
And why would I do that?
Because sometimes people need to stay dead. When you go poking around for details about their death, they cannot properly pass over. Have you ever had a spirit contact you, Mr. Copper? Scream in your ear? Write things to you on a mirror? Have you ever had that happen?
Can't say that I have. All I have is this obsession. These nightmares. This thing that wakes me up every day. Gives me purpose. I guess you could call it that. A spirit.
Oh, you would know.
Well, metaphorically speaking, of course. I saw what was going on in your home. Can't imagine what all of it is. I'll probably never understand it, but I guess in a way I do understand. But unlike what you're trying to imply, this is what keeps me going. This is why I will never give up. I can't. I won't be able to look myself in the mirror.
Well, if you continue on your way, you may end up killing me by default. You see, the person you are investigating their death, I haven't said her name for quite a number of years.
So you knew her.
She's my sister.
Your sister.
After that night that you came by and said her name, you greatly angered her.
So you've been in contact with her.
Unfortunately.
Why is that? Why is it unfortunate?
She died a long time ago, Mr. Copper. We have come to terms with her death. And you investigating and bringing it back up brought her back from her peace.
Peace? She was murdered. How can anyone be at peace? She deserves justice. She deserves to know who killed her. And she deserves to know that no one else will do anything like that to anyone else ever again.
We looked for a long time for anything to help us solve it. Eventually, we had to let her go.
You didn't let her go. You just stopped listening. She was still there, screaming, asking for help. And you just turned your face away. I understand why. It's hard to live like this. But I'm not asking you to sacrifice yourself for her. All I'm asking is some crucial detail. Anything that could help me with it. I'll gladly accept this burden. And I'll figure out who killed her. I'll bring the culprit to justice. And perhaps that, even if I fail, will give her some peace. At least she will know that there was someone who cared.
I care about her deeply. But she is angry, and she screams in my ear of a night while I sleep. She wants her peace back.
Is that so?
Yes.
Then let me talk to her.
I don't know if she would speak with you.
Then ask her. You have nothing to lose. If she was your sister and if you care so much about her, or at least you did care at some point, then you must also be at least tiny bit curious. You must also feel like you deserve some closure. It's the worst that could happen.
Perhaps.
If you do this for me, then I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you. I think at this point you do realize that I'm not here by accident. And that the person who hired me, who told me all of this about you, also sent me here to bring you back to him. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the same person who you're running away from. Or perhaps he just works for him. Maybe we can help each other.
Why haven't you tried to take us back to this man? If that is the case.
That wouldn't quite earn your trust, would it? If I just put you in handcuffs, or knocked you out, or dragged one of you to him, hoping that the others would follow. And if what you said is true, that you're running away from him for a reason, for a very good reason, I would be a very bad detective if I didn't get your side of the story, wouldn't I? I don't know anything about the guy. All I know is that he paid me well. But he can only buy my services to a certain degree. He can buy my professional opinion, my investigative skills. He can buy me or my soul or everything I believe in. I'm still the one who makes decisions here. And if he doesn't like it, he can go choke on my stale bread.
Mr. Copper, you should not play with him.
You leave that up to me.
He is dangerous. It is not wise.
How is he so dangerous? I know that he's quite influential and rich. But why are you so afraid of him?
Reasons.
So
I
mysterious.
don't think. I don't know if I can trust you, Mr. Copper.
Of course you can
Who's to
trust
say
me.
you won't follow me home and try to grab me and take me back?
I thought that's why you brought your bodyguard. I thought that's why your sister is so happy to throw her hounds at me. So far I was the only one who suffered from your hands. As far as I'm
You shouldn't.
concerned, I never showed any hostile intentions.
No, but we are already on edge, hiding from someone. And with you throwing around accusations to Marilla, she got very upset.
Did she tell you what got under her skin so much? What did she say?
That you tried to tell her that she was weak, that she didn't have the power that Delilah and I had. You tried to push her to show you what she had, and she did. A little, at least.
It's true. Well, at least some parts of it. But yeah, she got the gist of it. I did try to push her a bit, see what she's capable of. She knows how to defend herself. But it's not gonna be good enough. If this guy is gonna go after you, and if I don't report back to him with any kind of progress, he's gonna send more. Instead of someone to investigate you, he's gonna hire an army to bring you back. And your bodyguard or your hounds, not even all three sisters combined, wouldn't be able to resist. You need to play it smart, not strong. You need to rely on your other strengths, not on brute force. In a way, Marilla is weak. She is your weakest link, and she proved it to me. You need to get her under control. Otherwise she will get you into more trouble than you can handle.
Marilla can handle her own.
For now. She could handle a man in a shirt in his office.
Why do you think I am with them?
To protect them,
Why
of
do you
course.
think I just haven't run away? But I will not rob them of their life. They need to do what they enjoy, regardless of the consequences. We are not afraid of dying, Mr. Copper.
Doesn't have to come to that.
But it will. You realize what will happen if we go back to him?
Yes, you were quite clear. That's why I'm no longer inclined to bring you back. I can't just deliver someone to their death. It's not what detectives do, Miss Rosemary. I'm supposed to help people. So, let me help you.
I need you to help me by dropping that case so close to your heart.
You realize what you're asking me to do, right?
Yes. If you don't, you could be in more danger than you realize.
I will drop the case. I will stop pursuing it. I will let your sister enjoy her peace. I will let her move on. After I figure out who killed her. That's the only way it's gonna happen. I gave her a promise. And my word means something. With
What
or
makes
without
you
your
think?
help, I will get my answers. But I would prefer to do this with your help.
What makes you think you can get answers?
Well, apparently you have this connection to her. Apparently she speaks to you. Maybe she knows a bit more. Maybe she has some suspicion. Maybe she had an argument with someone the day before. Maybe there is a motive. I can't quite ask her myself, but you can do that for me. All I'm asking is one opportunity to talk to her. Or at the very least, if it's not possible, you talk to her. Ask her.
I try not to talk to her. It hurts me greatly. But she did speak with Willow briefly when she was at our home.
Willow. The Grey Lady. Why with her?
She is an expert in that field.
Good point.
I need her help.
So you would do this for me? With her help? Would it be possible?
Perhaps. It could be dangerous for everybody involved.
How?
She is very strong, and I do not wish for anyone else to have to hear what I hear every night while I try to sleep.
Then let's not invite anyone else. As long as I'm there. And she's there. That's all that matters.
Perhaps.
Can you arrange this?
I will try.
If you do this for me,
Perhaps you can.
I promise. I will do everything in my power to help you and your sisters. I will no longer
Why would you?
pursue you, and I will cover some tracks here and there. And I will let your boss know that, unfortunately, the sisters were too much, and they left without a trace. He will eventually realize
Why
that I was
do
lying,
that?
but it will be too late.
Mhm.
I will be gone too. Why helping you? Well, Miss Rosemary,
Mhm.
it's called quid pro quo. You do something for me, I do something for you.
I will discuss with Marilla and Delilah and get back to you.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
Oh, very well, I am sure.
Oh, yes.
I should be going now. Marilla is waiting.
Of course. And so is your mighty chaperone.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Cobb.
Thank you. It was good to see you again.
Don't thank me yet.
Alright, I'll thank you the next time we meet. Don't take too long.
Perhaps. I will write to you and let you know the outcome.
Very well.
See you later, Mr. Cobb.
Have a good evening.
Yes. Try to eat something more than stale bread, will you?
Try to tell your
Perhaps
sister
an
to
apple.
stop giving me nightmares about apples, and maybe we can talk about it.
Now, why would she do that, Mr. Cobb?
Why don't you ask her that?
I don't need to ask. I already know.
Right.
Good night.
Good night. Well, it was nice. And that, guys, was Jess. Miss Jess in distress. And she was freaking awesome here. So give her a round of applause. I have enjoyed this RP very much. And we're finally getting somewhere. We told the witches, through her, that, the main reason why we're here. We were quite honest. She, of course, holds the key to that particular case that we're investigating. So we definitely need her help still. And at this point, we kind of realized as our character that we can't quite give them up because they will probably die. And that guy who sent us on them is at the very least shady. We didn't know that. We did have a suspicion, but maybe it's time to investigate him a bit more. But that is for another stream to resolve. All right. Let me see. Ninja, I see you in my chat. Are you around? Would you like to go PvP for a bit? You can go hop on my server. For like an hour, half an hour, in case you're around. I see your name in there. Hello, Jess. Miss Rosemary. Look at you, playing the serious character. With your awesome monotone voice. You should definitely be proud. That was an amazing performance. I'm around, but I can't. This is my busy time of day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's fine. We'll spar tomorrow. You're killing me? Aw. Alrighty. Anyone else in the chat who would like to join me and do some PvP? Or is it too late? You guys have other plans. Alright. No takers. It's fine. But I don't wanna hear it from others that they're constantly complaining that they're rusty. I have to get off my butt and spar soon. Damn right, Ninja. Damn right you do. And we also need to organize a tournament or something. Finally. Alrighty, alrighty. I'll get rusty. I've been on V-Rising too much. How is that, by the way? I heard that game is all the rage these days. It's like a survival game, but I actually know so very little about it. It's about vampires, right? How are you enjoying it? It's amazing. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Valheim means Diablo. Oh, interesting. So it's probably more about loot and you know, killing monsters and getting the gear and stuff, instead of, you know, like an RP sandbox survival game like we're used to. You have to make your stuff. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. So high emphasis on crafting. I'll probably check it out one day once it's, you know, perhaps a bit more polished, with more content and stuff. I usually don't like to rush getting on these new survival games, including on Vampire Castle. Ooh. But you have to find recipes by hunting. Gotcha. Well. Alright, you know what? Let's see how many people we have on. Pretty much a lot of them. Wonder. Maybe I could hang out in Clear Shore for a bit more. See what everyone else is up to. It's early access, but it's the most polished game I've seen in ages. Oh, I see. Yeah, that was the one thing that kind of, I would say, kept me on my toes before I jumped on that, you know, early access. I feel like I'm RP'd out for today. I don't wanna overdo it. But I will at least try and see if there is anyone in Clearshore. Did Rosemary wear you out? Yes, she did. But first, I'll go visit the restroom. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. It was like 25 Canadian dollars, I think, but it would easily sell at 50. Most brand new console gamers. Games here are 80 CAD. Also be right back. Gotcha. Well, thank you. I appreciate the recommendation. I think I will check it out perhaps earlier than I anticipated. Oh, look at this. Finally stopped raining. Well, looks like we're getting somewhere. Spoke too soon. Hey, Dumpy. Nope. Don't see anyone. But no one ever comes to Clearshore these days. I'm disappointed. Oh well. Hi there.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing alright, I think.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop you. It's kind of raining, so why don't you go and do what you need to do? I don't want you to
Alright.
catch cold.
Thank you.
Alright, have a good one.
You as well.
I think I knew that person. Oh, but I know this one. Hello there.
Oh, hello. I've been looking for you for a while.
Oh, have you? Well, looks like you finally found me.
Mm. You remember that matter we spoke about last time we met?
But of course, how could I forget? I'm still working on it. And I do believe
Well.
that the witches are finally calming down a bit. As far as I know, well, they don't threaten to steal any possession of you. Right?
Yes, about that. It turns out, that person was being a lying little shit.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I presume that that wouldn't quite go well with your partner.
No. No, in point of fact, I wish to apologize for wasting your time searching for things that were not occurring. In point of fact.
Well, such is the nature of my job. I need to explore all potential clues, and sometimes they lead me nowhere. But other times, I might uncover something new, something extraordinary, even though, well, most of the time it's a waste of time. But in this case, it at least allowed me to perhaps cooperate with you a bit more and get to know you. So for that, I'm grateful. Hello, Syria.
Indeed. I do my best to clean up any messes that are left behind, and that is a mess I felt needed to be cleaned up, as the names of people who were doing nothing wrong at all, were being just, well, slandered greatly.
I understand, and I appreciate the integrity on your part and on your entire household. I heard nothing but good things about you. And this confirms it.
Well, that young lady is no longer part of our household because of, well, that issue and another one. I don't tolerate
Betrayal.
lies and betrayal, yes.
Indeed.
But I did want to make my apologies to you for that. And I do hope that nothing ill befell these ladies for things that were not true.
Absolutely. I never actually believed it, but I had to investigate it nonetheless. So, no apology needed.
True.
Nothing bad happened. I always, well, it takes a while for me to trust the source before I make any judgments. And in this case, that particular lady was sounding a bit shady. Nothing exactly supported her claims, apart from her word.
Indeed. Indeed, that is why I kept investigating on my own as well. I did not leave it all upon your shoulders.
That is good. I'm glad.
But I did find the truth of the matter, though I cannot distinguish what the purpose behind it was.
Then perhaps, if I could ask for any kind of favor, not that you owe me anything, not that I'm interested in signing any kind of contract, but in regards to these witches, these three, Marilla, Delilah, and Rosemary, they might be in a bit of trouble. Someone is looking for them. Someone who sent me to investigate them. But I recently discovered, or perhaps realized that there might be more to the story. And they might be running away from him for a reason. Perhaps if there is someone looking for them, someone trying to harm them, if you could, well, provide them with an asylum, or at least any kind of support that you would be willing to share, that would be appreciated, even just short term.
I will have to get with Mr. Cole and speak to him about this. I am a bit worried now. Do we know who they are running from? Do not say it here.
Of course, I am unfortunately not aware. That is why I'm asking for... Well, I'm asking for help. Basically the strongest and baddest creature I know. And that is of course Mr. Cole.
I will definitely keep my ear to the ground.
Thank you.
I regret having people hunt them myself. It, as I said, once I found the truth, I set about looking for you to make that right.
And I very much appreciate it. See, the thing about these witches, I think that you could greatly benefit from a little alliance with them. I think they are just the kind of trouble that your house could use. Perhaps even just something to, well, to make your time a bit more interesting whenever you're bored. I think they might be quite an interesting acquaintance. Hello, Turbo. How are you,
Indeed.
sir? What do we have
can,
here? Was there a big titty goth girlfriend, Will?
say that the only person I've ever heard
What can I say?
say anything
I do have my patterns.
that might be directly taken as a threat was a female. It was not a male at all, so I have not heard anything, but I will listen.
Please do. You seem to be the investigative kind of person. Someone who follows reason more than emotions.
Indeed.
And I appreciate that.
I will keep my ears out. You have a raven, correct?
I do. Copper PI. If you hear anything...
If I find anything, I will send you a place to meet. Or... whatever. I won't send any direct information to a raven, though that is dangerous.
Just tell me you wanna chat. I know where you live. You know where I live. I'll stop by.
I'm not sure you know where I live.
I see. Well, in case you moved. Perhaps it's best for you to find me.
Indeed. Yes, there was more than that one little bit of trouble in our home, and as I don't like casting trouble outward, we picked up and moved a bit further up the path, so to speak.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello.
Where's the Curlin?
But yes, I will find a way to contact you
Very well.
and let you know what I find if I find anything.
I very much appreciate the assistance. And there is anything I can do in return, please don't hesitate. I'm here to help.
Indeed. I think you did enough by stopping and thinking before acting in that case. I am very happy that undue actions were not taken, because I would have felt very badly if someone had been harmed because of a lie.
Of course not. Perhaps I did tell your partner a bit more than I was willing to do, just to get on his good side. Perhaps something he wanted to hear. Just to buy some
Well,
more
he was
time.
very angry at the time. Now he is very angry at another because, well, that's where the lie came from. So he does not bear them any ill will.
I'm glad to hear that. Perhaps I can finally stop looking over my shoulder constantly. Not that it would be of any help.
That's never going to get you.
Well, appreciate that.
Mm.
But I do believe I took enough of your time for today. And all this damn rain.
Well.
It's getting under my skin. Literally.
Mm. Well, do take care.
Same to you. I hope to see you again soon. So be careful.
Indeed.
Farewell, little one.
Take care.
Oh, I am so heavy.
All I see is playing Turbo, to be fair, and just playing random games. How are you? Aw. I'm glad you're doing well, Turbo. I miss you, my man. I hope that you're having fun on Atlas or, playing the V Rising as everyone else. I hope to see you again soon on Conan at some point. In any form. Always a pleasure.